Hey everybody, this is Dream, and today I'm going to be reviewing Buildings Have Feelings 2. Buildings Have Feelings 2 is developed by Blackstaff Games and published by Merge Games. And this game is available on Xbox for, oh shoot, I lost the price. Sorry about that. Hang on one second. $19.99, and it is a management game. So in this game, you basically have to build buildings and build them up to grow your city, and with different types of shops, offices, entertainment facilities, and others. You do need to make your buildings successful, or they will be demolished and fall apart, and you'll fail. This game is rather difficult. It's got a pretty complex setup of what you need to do. It kind of appears like it's much more simple than it actually is, and uh, the difficulty of the game kind of comes into the fact that you're going to have to do some trial and error probably in order to figure out where you need to place buildings properly in order to succeed. And you could spend half an hour on an area on a little uh, road, and then have to redo the whole thing and start from the beginning because you made like one mistake someplace. So with that said, it's hard to recommend this game because there's the other aspect is it's not very aesthetically pleasing, and the controls aren't very well put together either. I kind of just got irritated with the game to the point where I gave up playing it after playing it for about 4 hours. Um, yeah, it kind of has that like, oh look, I'm not that hard a game type of thing going, but then once you get into it, then you realize it is pretty difficult and tough. Um, but I just couldn't really get into giving a crap about how to complete each level because it just kind of became redundant and irritating from that perspective. And I generally like management games, so I was kind of hoping that this game would be quite good, but I was kind of a little bit disappointed in it from that perspective. And I do think that it's actually a decent attempt at a game like this, but it's not ideal for what it actually became. Um, they just kind of went for the wrong things. I think I don't know. I like these type of games, but this one just isn't as good as others. I will give them credit for trying to do something different, but it kind of just misses the mark. So, as for the achievements in the game, they are going to take you a little bit of time. They're not very straightforward, and as of this, after a couple months since the game's come out, I don't think anybody's gotten more than about half of the achievements in the game at this point. So, according to TA, so not going to be an easy achievement game, so it's not going to be a good idea for that. Also, I do think the price is probably a little overpriced for Xbox, especially for an ID Xbox title. So for maybe cut that down a little bit. But overall, it's not. It is what it is. I'm gonna give the game a 5 out of 10 as far as management games. You're gonna find better stuff on Xbox and wherever you play games. So definitely don't really recommend it from that perspective, or from the achievement perspective. So that's pretty much all I have to say about it. Thanks for liking, commenting, subscribing. Let us know what you think if you picked it up. Have a nice day, guys.